Hello, good evening, welcome along. Hope you're all well. It's Thursday, the 20th of November. Thank you very much, as always, for joining. Getting started in about 10 minutes' time, so make sure you've... That's wrong. Yeah, I need to work on that timing. Anyway, we'll be starting. We'll be starting at 8:15, give or take, there or thereabouts. This won't affect everyone. This is only for those... Just nudge that to there, that's better. For those of you who are in the YouTube live chat, there has been some form of update. It is not something on my end, it is something on the YouTube live chat end. Well, not just YouTube live chat. So basically, the way kind of YouTube works is everyone has their own. So you've got your username, and then there's also like a name that you kind of sign up with, basically. So there's been a bit of an update behind the scenes, and it looks like effectively, if you've got a YouTube account where you watch videos and stuff, you have the facility to become a creator. So that there is a load of malarkey going on, and they've done some update, and it's kind of changed how everyone appears in a YouTube live chat. So yeah, it's all a bit odd. It's all a bit bizarre. I don't really understand it, but they're looking at it. So I've not been on the YouTube live chat this evening beforehand. So if any of you are questioning what on earth is going on, that is the reason. Blame YouTube. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. I know normally it's my fault, but no, it is not my fault. So don't blame me. Blame YouTube. And it's just yeah, just keep an eye on it. It will shake itself out at some point. So I wouldn't go looking for how to change it just yet. They'll probably flip it back, and then it will sort itself out in a couple of days. If not, then there will be some kind of, hey, by the way, you need to have a look at this. So yeah, so just keep an eye on it, and I'm sure it'll sort itself out in due course. Anyway, right, hello to all of you. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a wonderful, freezing cold week. Jeepers. Yeah, hope you're having a cracking week. It is freezing cold, but don't you worry, I will get you warmed up by the time it comes to 9:15 this evening, when we finish and wrap up the quiz. It is the return this evening of my inspired New Year's Eve, no, my newspaper headlines. Yes, indeed. I'm bringing back my my take on history as a New Year newspaper headlines. I did them a while ago. I've lost my template, so I had to redo them all this week. Anyway, right, let's say hello to some of you lovely people, because that even I can't get that wrong. All comments. My word. Right, there we go. Good evening then to the Devonshire Dumplings. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are well. Sorry, I'm just out of the corner of my eye. Nice hoodie. Wonder where you got it from. Yes, Gryffindor. Although when I went to BBC Radio Lancs this morning, they thought that I was going on to University Challenge. And I was like, have you ever watched University Challenge? Because I can assure you they would not be wearing a Gryffindor hoodie. Very confused. Anyway, yeah, hello to the Devonshire Dumplings. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are well. Good evening to Linda Herring, and good luck to the Netherways this evening. So, get out of it, Vicky, I'm watching you. But yeah, good evening to Linda Herring in the Netherways. Hello to all of you. Good evening to Sir Bill Tutor of Legendshire. Hope you are okay, and hope everything's going well in the at Tutor Towers. You're too far down south to worry about snow and cold weather, and to be honest, you've probably got enough trees and logs on the fire that even if it did snow, it would just melt off the roof quite quickly. But yeah, good evening to all of you, to you and the YouTube live chat legends. Good evening to all of you. Hello to Denise, who says, looking forward to the quiz tonight. I hope you are not too affected by the wintry weather. We had heavy sleet yesterday. Luckily, nothing settled. Good luck to everyone playing tonight. I'll keep my fingers and toes crossed for a good scores all around. No, it's just been freezing, to be honest. It's just cold, basically. Yeah, nothing. I mean, all I did for the school run was dug out my my heated hoodie. So yeah, I got my power bank powered up, got my heated hoodie on for the school run, put my hoodie over the top of it. Oh, yeah, there were a lot of people annoyed with me on the school run, but happy days. So yeah, good evening to you. Hello to Andrea, says, hope you're keeping warm and well. Please, may we have a shout out for our anniversary on Monday. That's Ken and Andrea, who have been married for 46 years. Yeah, congratulations. Happy anniversary to you guys for Monday. Hope you find time find time to celebrate. Good evening to the WEG 4. Please give a shout out to Peter Mel, who've just collected their new Wild Axe. Assuming that's a caravan of some description. I don't know what a wild axe is, but yeah, cool. Hope it's good. Hope they enjoyed, which I'm sure they will do. Good evening to the newbies of Linda and Claire and the Bakewell Tarts as well. A very happy birthday from. Could you wish Bakewell Tarts Claire a very happy birthday from the newbies of Linda and Claire and her husband Brian as well. So happy birthday, Claire. Good evening to Lana, joining in as usual, hoping to get another score over 40 as on a roll. And knowing my luck, I won't get to 25. You kind of have to get into my head a little bit this evening to work out my sort of take on newspaper headlines. But if you can do that, you'll be fine. And I'll be very worried if you sort of, yeah. Anyway, good evening to you. Hope you're well, Lana. Huzzah, indeed, to Anva. It's been nearly a month since all 4 of us have been able to come to the quizzing table, which is Deborah and Anva themselves. They've been in Asia. Colin and Kate have been in hot climates too, and both are settling into new jobs. Good luck with those. Hope they're going well. So we're out to get them tonight. Huzzah, indeed. And here's a photo of a big jeepers. That is a big spider. Fortunately, she lives in Cambodia, not Chelmsford. I mean, have you checked your bags just to make sure it didn't come back? Just saying. I'd always sort of, try and check that. But yeah, good evening to all of you. Hope you are well. Good evening to BT. Hope you are well as well. Kieran, in order to address recent rumours and allegations, here's a photo of me at an actual band practice. I tell you what, Kieran, AI is getting really, really good if you've managed. I mean, that looks really, really realistic. I'm very impressed, Kieran. Absolutely very impressed. But hello to both of you and Lorna. Hope you are well. Good evening to Judith Williams. Bring it on, our regular hour of brain testing fun. I'll be wrapped up warmly, waiting with pen in hand, waiting to hear the news from Darwin. Got the sledges out yet? No, it's a little bit white on the hills, but it's not anywhere near any worry of snowed in yet. It's gonna come. I've already called it. We're gonna have a bad sort of winter this year. I can foresee like January digging cars and stuff out at some point. But yes, hello to you, Judith. Good evening to Sean. Shout out to Sally in Bolton with a birthday greetings bottle of wine. That's a clue for last week from younger brothers Simon in Bolton and Sean in Blackpool. So yeah, good evening to all of you. I'm starting to get our make having to try and work out. I will work out a system of nodding, and I also worked out as well that I am really pointing in completely the wrong direction, and my coordination is not well enough. Because if I say Bolton's that way, on your screens it's not, because it's all mirrored and stuff and it gets complicated. But hello to all of you. Hope you're well. Good evening to the usual suspects. Hope you are all well. Good evening to Christine over in Canada. After dentist, always need humour. Enjoy your day. Snow gone, sun out. Oh yes. Could do with the sun, to be honest. Good evening to Moogie and Phil as well. Definitely in need of our warm comfy slippers. The comfy slippers quiz tonight. I like that. That's cool. I like that. And finally on here, good evening to Irene and Bob as well. Good evening to both of you. Hope you are well. Not sure if the brain will be working. It's freezing. Hoping for a lottery win to replace the windows. Just get Vicky round, and then when she's sort of nearby them, crack them, and then just say that she did it. That's one way to do it. I do not endorse that message. Just to be on the safe side, I could just imagine me getting shouted out for that. And finally, good evening to Joan as well. Just remembered in time, it's nearly time for tonight's quiz. See, you made it with plenty of time to spare. So good evening to you. I'm slightly distracted on Instagram because there's an advert of Anna Kendrick playing at the minute. I don't know what she's doing. And finally on here, oh no, I've got a couple on here actually. Hi Jay, please wish Nana Doris a happy 86th birthday today. From Janine, Ian and Mac. So happy birthday to Nana Doris, 86 years young today, so happy birthday to you. And then finally on here as well, I need to click more. Can I get a shout out on the quiz this evening to wish my dad, that's Claire's dad, Will Baker, a happy 70th birthday as well. So yeah, happy birthday, happy 70th birthday to you, Will. Hope you've all had a wonderful day. Hope you've all been celebrating your birthdays, etc. as well. Hope you've all had fun. Let me just double check Discord, because I've been tagged in 100 things while I've been looking away from my screen. No. Happy birthday as well. Again, I did this on... Did I do this last Thursday or Saturday? Can't remember. I've slept since. But happy birthday to our favourite Gibbon, Simeon the Gibbon. Happy birthday to you for Monday. You were having a wizard's party, weren't you? I think. I'm sure I saw. So yeah, hope you celebrated with magical spells and producing bananas out of. Very, very nearly said something wrong then. Producing bananas out of hat for Simeon the Gibbon. And we will leave it there. Welcome along, everyone. It's Thursday, the 20th of November. As always, thanks very much for joining us this evening. 50 questions then, as always. If you are new, we will do 30 questions. I do 30 questions, then we'll take a break. And then once I've done the 30 questions, then give you the answers to those, etc., etc. For those of you who are new, the YouTube live chat, oh, I'm on the wrong screen here. There we go. The YouTube live chat stays switched on throughout the quiz. Don't put your answers in the comments because you will be swiftly removed by my moderators and put on the naughty step in timeout. Grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper, write them down, and I'll go through the answers at various points. Right, let's roll. We're going to start with some science and nature for you this evening, starting with this for number one. What is the name of the gas used as an anaesthetic and a frothing gas for food products such as whipped cream? So what is the name of the gas used as an anaesthetic and a frothing gas for food products such as whipped cream? Number two, which direction does the Earth spin? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? So which direction does this northern accent's getting worse every day. Which direction does the Earth spin? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Just clarify. I have no problem with the northern accent. It's just... Number three, which communication system uses sequences of dots and dashes to represent letters and numbers? Number four, what animal is this? Number five, which bone in the human forearm sits on the my word, which bone in the human forearm sits on the side opposite the radius? So which bone in the human forearm sits on the side opposite the radius? Number six, what devices used for transmitting audio signals via electromagnetic waves became widespread in homes during the early 20th century? So what devices used for transmitting audio signals via electromagnetic waves became widespread in homes during the early 20th century? There's a massive clue in that, so that if you think you've got two answers, there is a massive clue as to which one is the right one. And no, I won't be giving you points if you put the other one. Number seven, what type of animal includes species such as geckos, iguanas, and chameleons? Number eight, what animal is this? So what animal is this for number eight? Number 9, zoophobia is the fear of what? Is it animals, zookeepers, video calls, or Zaflora cleaning wipes? So zoophobia is the fear of what? Is it animals, zookeepers, video calls, or Zaflora cleaning wipes? Number 10, which agency was founded in 1958 when the US decided to split its civil and military spaceflight programs? So which agency was founded in 1958 when the US decided to split its civil and military spaceflight programs? There's no trick to that picture. There is nothing untoward. Right, round 2 with people for you. Starting with this for number 1. Who is this? Yeah, there's nothing untoward with that picture. It's you might be overthinking that picture possibly. Number 2, which actress links the films Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music? So which actress links the films Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music? Number 3, which member of the royal family is this person married to? Which member of the royal family is this person married to? Number 4, what was the name of the 19th century engineer famous for projects such as the Clifton Suspension Bridge and the Great Western Railway? Oh, I missed that picture. I didn't think there was another picture now till 9. There, I have this one. Number 5. Oh, it's fine. This is a sculpture of whom? No, it's not me. Number 6, which American producer, voice actor, and entrepreneur was known as a pioneer of the animation industry? So which American producer, voice actor, and entrepreneur was known as a pioneer of the animation industry? Number 7, Edward Smith was the last captain of which famous vessel? So Edward Smith was the last captain of which famous vessel? Number 8, Robert Walpole is traditionally regarded as the first what? Is it the first Prime Minister of Great Britain, the founder of policing, the first maypole dancer, or the first person to swim the English Channel? So Robert Walpole is traditionally regarded as the first what? Prime Minister of Great Britain, founder of policing, maypole dancer, or first person to swim the English Channel? Number 9, who is this? And your final people, number 10, what was the name of the leading figure and founder of the Women's Social and Political Union in 1903? What was the name of the leading figure and founder of the Women's Social and Political Union in 1903? So, taking you into your break, I've done these a couple of times now. Newspaper headline history. So, I've got 10 newspaper frontages that I have put together. Not an easy thing to do, especially when you lose your original template and have to rebuild it from the beginning. But yeah, so 10 newspaper headlines. There is a picture clue in each of them, hence why they are newspaper headlines and rather than just a bit of text. All you need to do is name the historic. I need to take myself off screen for these. Name the historical event behind all of these. I will clarify answer style when I've done them all. No, I won't. As long as you're there or thereabouts with it, as long as you mention something from the answer, you'll be able to get the point. There we go. Here's your first one. Oh, hang on. Let's turn emoji off as well. Hang on. There we go. Hope they turned the lights off. Man leaves celestial body for the final time. Well, for now. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. Question numbers in there, and also the date or century from the historic event is there on screen as well. So for this one, for example, you've got December 19th, 1972. I'm not going to read out all of everything that's on there. I'm just going to give you the newspaper headline. If you want to look at them in more detail, they'll all be up on Quiz Hub in the break. Number 2, burglar forces US president to resign. Scandals from now to be suffixed gate. So burglar forces US president to resign. Scandals from now to be suffixed gate. Number 3, tech giant throws open new view to the world. Computers have new interface. So tech giant throws open new view to the world. Computers have new interface. Number 4, freezing cold. Global games take to the snow. Stone in houses needed to win. Number 5, rogue trader loses £827 million. UK's oldest merchant bank collapses. Number 6, English hills alive to the sound of engines. A new sport of speed is born. Number 7, a mile in his shoes. Record smashed as runner breaks invisible barrier. Number 8, Supreme Head of the Church of England. Monarch takes charge for personal gain. So, Supreme Head of Church of England. Monarch takes charge for personal gain. Number 9, family era ends, uniting crowns, great plagues and fires define the period. So essentially for this one, you've just got to name the period. You can kind of, it's the end of an era. It says that in the question. That's the date the era came to an end as well. And your final one of these, number 10, Nelson's columns split Franco-Spanish fleet. No British ships lost in epic plan. So Nelson's columns split Franco-Spanish fleet. No British ships lost in epic plan. There you go, that's your first 30 then. This evening, they are up now for a recap on the Hub, quizhub.co.uk as always. So if you need a recap on any of those first 30 questions, or if you want to look at those newspaper headlines in more detail, because all of those images I've uploaded to the website. So all of the details and stuff on there, like the date and the pictures and all of that, they're all, as you've just seen them on screen, they are all up on QuizHub now. So either scan the QR code on screen or go to quizhub.co.uk on your devices. When you land on there, click on the recap menu for JVQ and click on today's date, 20th of November. And underneath the video, that once you land on it, you're probably watching this right now. But underneath it, it's got two parts, part 1, part 2. We are currently on part 1. So enter the code, which is on screen now, 019966. That's 019966. All of those details will be on the screen in the break as well. So head on over now if you need a recap on any of those. Just before I fly into the break, if I can find it now, there it is. Big happy birthday to Lynn. She is, I don't know why you agreed to this, Lynn. I mean, I admire you for agreeing to cover for Charlene and work at the bar on your birthday. Mind you, I suppose actually I've done a few birthdays behind the bar. And it does work quite well. So if you are in the White Regis Social Club tonight, okay, make sure you're tipping very well and looking after your bar staff because they're celebrating birthdays. Make sure you need to do that. Anyway, right, I am off. I will for 5 minutes, and when I come back, I'll give you the answers. See you after this. Okay, just to clear something up, as viewed from for the which way does the Earth spin? As viewed from above the North Pole. I wasn't getting into Coriolis effects and all that kind of jazz this evening. That gets into way too many technical conversations. So yeah, as viewed from above the North Pole. Hope that clears that up. So, yeah, I hope that'll clear that little sort of minor confusion. You start getting into Coriolis effects and whereabouts, which hemisphere I'm standing in. Yeah, so no, if you are above the North Pole looking down on this wonderful place we call Earth, which way does the Earth spin? Right, let's go. Let's give you the answers. Oh, let's put myself back on screen for now. That one there. Okie dokie. Right, let's go through the first 30 questions and answers this evening. See how well you did or how well you are doing. Science and Nature then kicked us off. I think I've given you enough time now to maybe potentially adjust your answers. I suppose it depends which hemisphere you're in. If you're in Northern Hemisphere, you've probably got the right answer already. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, then you're probably not. But anyway, round one. What is the name of the gas used as an anesthetic and a frothing gas for food products such as whipped cream? It is nitrous oxide. Number two, which direction does the Earth spin? So as I've just clarified, if you haven't got me on mute, tough. It's anti-clockwise. As viewed from above the North Pole, it is anti-clockwise. Number three, which communication system uses sequence of dots and dashes to represent letters and numbers? It is Morse code. Number four, what animal is this? That is an ostrich. Seldom seen without his head in the sand for a change. Number five, which bone in the human forearm sits on the opposite side of the radius? It is the ulna. Number six, what devices used for transmitting audio signals via electromagnetic waves became widespread in homes during the early 20th century? It is radios. Audio being the big clue there. Number seven, what type of animal includes species such as geckos, iguanas, and chameleons? It is lizard. Number eight, what animal is this? That is a badger. I don't know why Vicky and Alex found that funny. I'm at a bit of a loss, to be honest. But yeah, it's just a badger. No different type of badger, just a badger. Bodger's just off screen. And number nine, zoophobia is the fear of animals. And number 10, which agency was founded in 1958 when the US decided to split its civil and military spaceflight programs? It is NASA. Round two, people. Number one, that is Eminem or Marshall Mathers III. Number two, which actress links to films Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music? It is Julie Andrews. Number three, which member of the royal family is this person married to? It is Princess Anne. That is, oh, flip. Discord, come to my rescue because my brain's gone and I cannot for the, yeah, just, yeah. Number four, what was the name of the 19th century engineer famous for projects such as the Clifton Suspension Bridge and the Great Western Railway? It is Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Number five, this is a sculpture of Julius Caesar. Number six, which American producer, voice actor, and entrepreneur was known as a pioneer of the animation industry? It is Walt Disney. Number seven, Edward Smith was the last captain of which famous vessel? It is Titanic. Thank you, Jill. Tim Lawrence. My brain went completely blank then. Number eight, Robert Walpole is traditionally regarded as the first Prime Minister of Great Britain. Number 9, who is this? That is Elizabeth Taylor. And number 10, what was the name of the leading figure and founder of the Women's Social and Political Union in 1903? It is Emmeline Pankhurst. I'm going to come back to that question because the way I've worded it is right. Round 3 then, your newspaper headlines. Number 1, hope they turn the lights off. Man leaves celestial body for the final time. Last person on the moon. Number 2, burglar forces US president to resign. Scandals from now to be suffixed gate. It is the Watergate scandal or President Nixon resigns. So as long as you've got something along these lines, that's fine. You can have the point. Okay. Just so you, yeah. As long as you, like, for this answer, as long as you've got Watergate or President Nixon resigns or something along those lines, he's fine. Number 3, tech giant throws open new view to the world. Computers have a new interface. It is Microsoft releases Windows for the first time. Yeah, it's 40 years ago today. Yeah, if you're going to pick me up on a spelling mistake for one letter, you're going to be here all night. Number 4, freezing cold. Global Games take to the snow. It is first Winter Olympic Games. Whoa, too far. Number 5, rogue trader loses £827 million. The UK's oldest merchant bank collapses. It is the collapse of Barings Bank, or Nick Leeson as well. As long as you've got either of those, it's fine. You can have the point. Number 6, English hills alive to the sound of engines. A new sport of speed is born. It is the first Formula One championship race. Number 7, a mile in his shoes. Record smashed as runner breaks invisible barrier. Roger Bannister breaks the 4-minute mile. Number 8, Supreme Head of Church of England. Monarch takes charge for personal gain. So it's Henry VIII and seeking annulment in marriage. Number 9, family era ends. Uniting crowns, great plagues and fires define the period. It is the end of the Stuart era. And finally, when it wants to work, number 10, Nelson's column split Franco-Spanish fleet. No British ships are lost in epic plan. It is Battle of Trafalgar. There you go. There's your first 30 answers this evening. Todd, your scores up. How are you getting on so far? I'm just rereading this. Yeah, I didn't say anything about it transmitting audio signals from a house or from a home. All I said was it's used for transmitting audio signals, which it does. It's transistor radios, etc. So, a few people are asking if they can have phone for that answer, which I suppose in theory you potentially could, but it wasn't on my list. But yeah, I didn't actually say they transmitted from inside the house. That's like the scream where it's like the call's coming from inside the house. But yeah, so if you've got phone or radio, either's fine. Phone or radio. Blair's keeping quite consistent there. 999. Right, let's go. Scores are coming through. So here we go. Round 4 is your connections. Round 9 questions. Question number 10, as always, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links the 9 answers together? So here we go. Here's question number 1. Which precious metal has the chemical symbol AU? Number 2, what word is commonly used to describe something of the highest quality or first place in a ranking? So what word is commonly used to describe something of the highest quality or first place in a ranking? Number 3, what name is given to the day celebrated on the 14th of February, traditionally associated with love and romance? So which name is given to the day celebrated on the 14th of February, traditionally associated with love and romance? Number 4, what hard natural material often used in construction and sculpture can be found as pebbles, rocks, or larger formations? Number 5, which English county is known as the Garden of England and contains towns such as Maidstone and Canterbury? Hmm. Number 6, what type of small adhesive label is used to show that postage has been paid on a letter or parcel? Number 7, name the character pictured here. Number 8, what is the name of a person employed by a council to make announcements, typically starting with the shout, or yay, or yay, or yay, and that's why I'm not one of these. What is the name of a person employed by a council to make announcements, typically starting with the shout, or yay, or yay, or yay? Number 9, what is the name of a piece of grassland, especially one used for hay? And as always, question number 10, what links the 9 answers together? So, as always, the answers have to fit with the connection. Like for number 2, you might have 2 possible answers. I'm just looking at the others. I don't think any of the others you'll have 2 possibles. You might have 2 possible answers for number 2, but if it doesn't fit with the connection, it doesn't near work. General knowledge then. Number 1, name the TV show. Quite a lot of pictures actually in 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3 more pictures to come after this. I'll stay off for a second. Number 2, which confection had the ad campaign asking who you loved enough to give your last one to? Number 3, what is this? Number 4, what are these? Number 5, which British computer scientist is credited with inventing the World Wide Web in 1989? Number 6, which comedian has had tours named Turning Into My Dad, Muddle Class, and Like Me? Oh, we've actually pushed the button. There we go. Number 7, which mountain range, home to many of the world's highest peaks, including Mount Everest, stretches across countries such as Nepal, India, and Bhutan? Number 8, which radio station is home to the Jamie Theakston and Amanda Holden breakfast show? There you go, Haley. That's a radio station question you should be able to get the answer to. Number 9, who is this? And finally, number 10, Firefox, Safari, and Opera are names of what? So Firefox, Safari, and Opera are names of what? There you go. That's your final 20 questions then for this evening. How do you think you did? Well, we'll find out in a little while. So make sure you've got your answers all scribbled down when, so I'm going to take a 5-minute break. When I come back from that break, it is time to give you the answers to those final 20 and wrap up this evening's quiz. But if you need another recap on those final 20 questions, head on over back to Quiz Hub now. And the code you need is on screen now, 025588. Yep, I've changed it on the break. 025588 is the code you need to access part 2. Right, I am going to go and have 5 minutes. I've got some news about Jack, but he doesn't know yet. He will find out tomorrow. But he's only like a wall or so away, and I kind of can't. I wanted to tell you all. I'll have to share it all with you on Saturday. But incredibly proud. He's been picked for something, and we're incredibly proud of him because he had to apply for it himself. But yeah, so I wanted to share it, but he's only in the other room, and I don't want him hearing it before he gets told tomorrow. So anyway, right, I'm going to take 5 minutes, and when I come back, I will see you with the answers. Right, so answers coming up then in a moment's time, so make sure you've got those last 20 written down. Still to come this week, you've got the final JDQ of the week. That is set and ready to go from 6 o'clock in the morning. The 5-question daily podcast quiz on all podcasting platforms and here on YouTube as well. And Jay's Links continues. It continues, whether I want it to or not. It continues. I think there would be more uproar now if I stopped Jay's Links than if I stopped this. If I stopped the YouTube lives. I genuinely am starting to think that the way the reaction to Jay's Links is. But that'll continue tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. And then I am back with another 50-question quiz on Saturday night. My run of lives is, I didn't think it was coming to an end until January, but it's my father-in-law's 60th birthday party. And I'm kind of playing a little bit of a compare role on the evening. And it's in a couple of weeks. It's on a Saturday night, so there will be a very seldom seen this year pre-recorded Saturday night quiz coming up in a few weeks' time. But it's the same thing. It's all exactly the same. It's all the usual chaos and fun of the fair, just without it being live, basically. But yeah, that's in a couple of weeks' time. I am live this Saturday, as always. Right, let's see how you did with the final 20 questions. Right, let's go through the final 20 questions. We are not going to stand for this. You'd go on strike if I didn't do the main Thursday night quiz. Oh, interesting. Put that to the test next year. Anyway, right, round 4. Here's your answer. I think a lot of you struggled with this, which I'll be honest, I didn't think this was one of the ones you would all struggle on. Right, here we go. Question number 1. Which precious metal has the chemical symbol AU? It is gold. Number 2, what word is commonly used to describe something of the highest quality or first place in a ranking? It is the best. Number 3, which name is given to the day celebrated on the 14th of February, traditionally associated with love and romance? Valentine. St. Valentine's Day. Just need to make sure I've got, there we go. Number 4, what hard natural material often used in construction and sculpture can be found as pebbles, rocks, or larger formations? It is stones or stone. I've just realized I haven't put, no. So I've just got the answers on, because I was going to clarify them all for you. This will test my knowledge in a minute. Number 5, which English county is known as the Garden of England and contains towns such as Maidstone and Canterbury? It is Kent. Number 6, what type of small adhesive label is used to show that postage has been paid on a letter or parcel? It is stamp. Number 7, name the character. That is Garfield. Number 8, what is the name of a person employed by a council to make announcements, typically starting with the shout, "Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay"? It's town. Well, it's crier, but it's a town crier, but crier is what you need for the connection. Number 9, what is the name of a piece of grassland, especially one used for hay? It is meadows. So what links your 9 answers together tonight? They are all character names from the TV show The Bill, which was on for best part of 20, 30 odd years. So Inspector Gina Gold, PC stroke DC Gary Best, PC something Valentine, because I can't remember his first name. Then you had Sergeant Stone, I can't remember his first name. PC Gabriel Kent, it was played by Todd Carty, who went absolutely bonkers. PC Tony Stamp, who appeared on this quiz very, very early on. A great man is Graham Cole. PC George Garfield, who I kicked in the nether regions in an episode of The Bill. Town Crier, Sergeant Bob Cryer, and DCI Jack Meadow. So I think finished off as superintendent, I think, in the end. But there we go. So that's how they all link together tonight. Round 5, general knowledge. Number 1, name the TV show. That is Trap Door. Don't you open that trap door, because there's something down there. Number 2, which confection had the ad campaign asking you who you loved enough to give your last one to? It is Rolos. Number 3, what is this? That is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I was trying to find a picture, and I was very, very tempted to have it the right way up, but yeah. Number 4, what are these? They are Viennese whirls. Number 5, which British computer scientist is credited with inventing the World Wide Web in 1989? It's Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Number 6, which comedian has had tours named Turning Into My Dad, Muddle Class, and Like Me? It's Jason Manford. Number 7, which mountain range, home to many of the world's highest peaks, including Mount Everest, stretches across countries such as Nepal, India, and Bhutan? It is the Himalayas. Number 8, which radio station is home to the Jamie Theakston and Amanda Holden breakfast show? It is Heart Radio. Stick on BBC Lancashire on a Thursday morning. Yeah, there's a nice little quiz that goes on there, about 20 past 9. Number 9, who is this? That is Sir Alex Ferguson. And finally, number 10, Firefox, Safari, and Opera are names of what? They are all names of web browsers. There we go. Right, that is all of your answers then this evening. Tot your scores up. How have you got on this evening? If you are playing competitively, or if you're adding your score to the global leaderboard of Quiz Hub, here is your tiebreaker question this evening. Of the 1,500 games in charge of Manchester United, how many did Alex Ferguson lose? So of the 1,500 games in charge of Manchester United, how many did Alex Ferguson lose? So a couple of points to clarify. Remember, my range is always between 0 and 999, as always. So make sure your answer is within that range. If you're adding your score to the global leaderboard of Quiz Hub, it is the difference between your answer and the correct one is what you need. If you're adding your score to Quiz Hub. If you're playing competitively, it's just nearest to it gets the answer, basically. Okie dokie. Right, pens down. So, of the 1,500 games in charge of Manchester United, how many did Sir Alex Ferguson lose? 267. I think he's got one. I mean, I'm not a United fan, so I couldn't really clarify for definite, but I know that seemed to be a better stat than, well, the win stat, obviously. I think it was like 60 something % win record or something it was for all of his games in charge. But I thought, yeah, let's go with the loss instead. Let's go with those. Right, there we go. That is all of your answers for this evening. See, I'm back on Saturday night with another 50 questions. If you can't make it on Saturday, I'm back here next Thursday night, as always, live from 8 o'clock. First question around about 8:15. Let me know how you got on. I will flick back through the YouTube live chat as I always do later on, or tomorrow actually. Oh no, hang on, I'm not. I've got to go. Oh, I'll have a look at it before Saturday's quiz anyway. But there we go. That is it from me. I shall see you very, very soon. As always for me, I'll see you soon. Take care and stay safe.